If you've ever used a windshield wiper, a home security system, or even the bulletproof material Kevlar, you have in part a woman to thank.
Women have long contributed to important scientific discoveries and inventions that shape our world. But they're still underrepresented in the fields of science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, men and women represent similar proportions of the total workforce. But recent data shows women make up just 26% of STEM workers. As demand for scientists, engineers, and programmers grows, experts we spoke to say there's an opportunity to close a gender gap and inspire girls to innovate. For Sanaya Nesbitt, the dream is already there.
Coding is everything.
It's the tools that are needed.
If you're using your TV, it had to be coded for it to work. Your phone, it had to be coded in order for you to be able to use your apps.
The high school junior from Omaha, Nebraska joined the Emerging Ladies Academy, where she learned how to build websites and work with robotics. The nonprofit, led by Tiffany Gamble, provides tech training to young women in computer science and engineering.
I am helping the girls expand their mind around technology. It's not just sitting behind a computer screen, right? But understanding the softwares that are used in your industry, understanding the tools that are used within that industry.
Gamble's talking about science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM industries, where the U.S. Census says women are, quote, vastly underrepresented. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, in 2021, just 24% of computer occupations were held by women. Engineering jobs, just 15%. A gap Karen Peterson from the National Girls Collaborative Project has been working to close for decades.
Men aren't the problem and women aren't the answer. We all have a variety of ranges of skills and understandings and perspectives, and we need to bring those all into the mix to have success.
Since 2002, the nonprofit has connected 20 million girls to thousands of organizations in 41 states to educate and mentor them on the path towards STEM careers.
If you can see it, she can be it, right?
That same idea is taking off at Atlanta's airport.
Welcome aboard Women in Aviation.
These teens are part of Delta Airlines' WING program, or Women Inspiring Our Next Generation.
Are you excited?
When they board the plane, they'll see aviation professionals who look like them. The pilot, the flight crew, gate agents, and even the ground crew, all women.
At about age 5, girls start realizing or making the assumption that their gender cannot do anything that they want to. Just subtle things in society that make that happen. So they don't look and say, I could be a pilot, or even think that's an idea, or a mechanic. Like, they don't see girls in those roles, so they don't know that they can aspire to that.
Delta says about 6% of its pilots are women.
It's basically somebody else living out my aspirations.
One of them is Gatlin Ligon, who participated in the WING program as a teen herself.
It shows them that they can be here, and for me, when I took this flight, the female pilots on the WING flight were the first female pilots that I had ever seen.
Just one example of showing girls when it comes to careers in STEM, the sky's the limit. You know, when I was a little girl, no one ever asked me, do you want to be a pilot? Do you want to fly a plane? So just exposure helps.
I know both of us are parents of 2 girls, and I tell mine all the time, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter, just go for it.
Yeah, have that opportunity now. Karen Peterson says it's never too early to get your child interested in innovation. You can find a STEM initiative or program in your area at ngcproject.org. The NGCP doesn't exclusively serve girls. Since 2002, it's connected 10 million boys to education programs.